Welcome to day 40 of my road to 2000 elo journey in chess. So my elo's at 14-18 right now. Last game was a pretty good win, and hoping to start a new streak. So let's get into the game. Black pieces. So let's see. Was hoping I wouldn't see d4. But I have settled on playing d6 and this whole system. All right, 8. What the heck? What is that? What is a3? Okay, we move. Just Fianchetto castle, and what the heck is? What is? You're blocking your pawn from taking the center. I'm gonna castle, put my rook here, and just unless they bring the queen. What the? Okay. This might be one of the fastest games I play, or this guy's just toying with me because he's actually much higher rated than 1400. And I don't know. These are some funny moves though. So I get the idea of these sort of like to prevent my knight from coming in, but that was never my intention or even a threat. So like play that way too early. Maybe I should play knight here first so that I can have more support here, because if I play it now and take, I end up losing the pawn. So I'm gonna have to put the knight here first anyways. If knight here, that's not a threat at all. I'm just gonna play e5. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking this is if I play that, take, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I want to play c6 just to bring my queen out. Here, or here. Yeah, I don't think e5 is so good anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm like my move now should be to like push one of these pawns and start bringing my pieces in. Because if I play e5 and after take, or I could play e5 and if he takes with the pawn, I don't take back with the pawn, but I take back with the knight. And then if he takes with his knight, I take with the rook. Then my rook can become a target. But I can just slide it over. Or I go completely just like start attacking with the pawns. But which pawn to push? Alright, this is why you study attacking. I need to study attacks, like setting up attacks, knowing which pawns to push. But I feel like a6 is sort of the right idea. And yo, this bishop, dude, I have to be like fast. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Because I can't really let him get any time to what the heck, dude? What is this? What is this game? I'm sure I have time to do this. He's playing the funniest moves I've ever seen. If I lose this, I will be very, very disappointed in myself. I can even bring the bishop out. But I feel like if I'm setting up an attack here, I'm probably gonna wanna bring the bishop out this way, but I can't even do that. If I push here and he pushes and I take and he takes and I take and he takes and I take with check. So I'm gonna play that. But also if I push, what if he takes, I take, I lose the knight. So never mind. Just get the last piece developed. This attack does not scare me whatsoever. He's got a bishop blocking his queen from ever coming in. I don't have to trade any pawns off. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Alright, and he pushes. Okay, now is when we just Yeah. You don't have this e-pawn to really help you do anything. If I want to play knight here, I have to bring my queen out. So that'll be my next step. Question is, do I move it like here? I want to connect the rooks, so do I bring it here, here, here? Oh, well, not here, obviously. But like here, here. If I bring it here, I might have to worry about that, but my knight covers that, but he can also kick it out. Maybe I can push here. I don't want to take, because then lets him open up. What if we just keep advancing the pawns? What is he going to do against that? What if I here, take, and then I open up my bishop? Huh. Here, take, and then I can bring my queen here. I like this move. This would be annoying because then I have to take like that. Boom, boom. Threaten that. He defends. He's got to defend that. He can push. If he pushes. Oh, he missed it. Okay. Good game. I had a mistake. Let's review it. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, what the heck was that? I'm gonna check. Yo, hold on. Let me check his game history because it might just be that he's on a losing streak. And oh wow, yeah, down 100 in like the last 90 days, or whatever that was showing. Yeah, it looks like. Ooh. Peak of 1600. I think he's just tilting. Dude, this was like, it's like a week ago. Wow, how do you drop that much? That's insane. I think he's just spiraling. Poor dude. That's tough. That's really tough. Yo, chess can be pretty intense and unforgiving. So you know what? At least we. Oh, wait, what happened? Did I not review it? I guess I used it at some point. When did I use it? I never. All right, well, I'll just do it this way. I don't really need to review that much. At this point, I don't know how it's even, but it is somehow. Ah, it wants me to sacrifice a pawn? And just start what? Wow, this is a super aggressive play. But then what if... Oh yeah, because this bishop can't do anything. Yo. I didn't really see that. Like, I wasn't really calculating any sort of sacrifice like that. But I knew I had to push pawns at some point. Straightforward game. Straightforward. But yeah, I mean, that's that. 8 minutes. Fastest video to date, right? Anyways, thank you for watching. Till the next.